In this video, I'm going to break down my entire crypto strategy for 2024. And if you're paying attention, you're seeing something insane, right? Look at what I even have on the screen right now. This blue line down here is buy and hold Bitcoin at $200 with $100,000. Pretty good, right? Well, this green line, that is our equity if we use the Market Timing Pro indicator. Vastly outperformed Bitcoin and also had less of a drawdown, actually. 79% is pretty hefty, but Bitcoin drew down severely during this time period. So pay attention. Is anybody else showing a computer model that can do this? Anyone in this space? Think. Is anyone showing their equity P&L? Occasionally, those people are at the top. There are some legit people. But I'm showing you something that's not opinion. This is math and it's back tested. And this is for Bitcoin, looks ridiculous. Let's look at ETH. ETH didn't outperform, but still, like, even it was basically equaling ETH. We could tweak this to make it look better too, but equaling ETH buy and hold from $4 in 2015. Are you kidding me? A trading system that can do that. So let's get into it. So you guys know that I've been paper trading the crypto markets since February. My last real trade was in February, and I've been trading Forex since then. Well, I've initiated withdrawal from my Forex account and have money coming. I need to move it from my Forex account to my bank account to Kraken, and then from Kraken to my preferred crypto trading exchange. I'm going to use some combination of KuCoin, BitGet, and MEXC. But I'm going to be trading the system. So I'm not going to share the exact strategy, but it doesn't really matter because you don't have the indicator if you're on the outside watching, so you cannot really copy this anyways. But what I can tell you is what you're seeing is I have a system that, look at this, is out of the market during this whole period of time going down, is in the market and is pyramiding, making larger and larger positions as the market goes our way. Yeah, so what is my plan? So my plan for Bitcoin and ETH is my system has a dip buy component and a breakout component. And for Bitcoin and ETH, I'm going to trade both. I'm going to buy breakouts and I'm going to buy dips. And there's going to be a lot of holding and there's going to be long-term holding. And I'm going to hold through perpetual futures. So if you know what perpetual futures are, the reason I'm going to trade perpetual futures is so that I have more leverage available because I have a lot of profitable trading systems right now. And I'm happy to use more size so I can allocate capital elsewhere because I would allocate more to Forex if I could. I don't like withdrawing from Forex. The funding rate, if we look at the annualized, typically right now for Bitcoin, if we go to BitGet, 13%, 12%, we're seeing 6%, 3% on some. Typically, we're paying about 10% a year, which is okay when we're looking at absolute ludicrous returns. And the leverage is necessary actually to get these kinds of numbers. So that is the plan. I'm going to buy dips on Bitcoin. I'm going to buy dips on ETH. And again, if it's a bear market, I'll take some losses, but the system will kick me out of the market for the most part, or at least I'm losing single positions. And when the market goes in my favor, I've pyramided up to 5 times these massive positions. I'm happy to buy dips on Bitcoin and Ethereum because I believe in them in the long term. However, I'm also going to trade altcoins. So let's go ahead and talk about the altcoin strategy. So for the altcoin strategy, I will not be buying dips. The reason I won't be buying dips is because there is a world of thousands of altcoins. Many of them will go to zero. Many of them will fall out of favor. And during a bear market, they all go down. And if I'm buying the dips of all of them, I need to be very selective anyways. I cannot buy the dips of all of them. I need to choose. So why not just choose the quality of Bitcoin and ETH? Now, what I do want to do for altcoins though is pay attention to ones that are breaking out. Because if I'm buying dips, I'm ending up with all kinds of garbage that's going to zero. But if I'm buying breakouts, I'm going to inevitably end up holding PayPay, Jasmy, Ondo, Whiff, Bonk, all the best performers, whatever they are, the next best performers are. So let's go ahead and look at PayPay, for instance. And what I'm going to do when I'm trading these is I'm going to turn off the dip buy and I'm just going to trade. I'm just going to trade. I'm going to turn these off. I'm just going to trade PayPay and I'm going to trade it like this, for instance. Buy the breakout on PayPay and ride with it, and we'd still be sitting in it. Jasmy, buy this breakout. Oh, looks like sadly we got stopped out there, which is, oh, I don't know why we didn't get back in here. That's something I need to investigate. There's a little bit of work to do here. I want to see cross levels on for the highs. Okay, so I don't understand why that's not triggering. I'm going to have to ask my dev. Let's come back to that one. Okay, let's come back to that. But this is how we're going to be trading. If we're buying breakouts, inevitably we're going to be holding stuff like this, right? But for instance, BNB hasn't broken out. We're not holding it. Solana, no breakout, no hold, right? WIF, I also need to figure out why WIF isn't triggering. Why is this not creating a trade here? If we look at the high, it should be. Is it because it didn't close? No, it has a close. 5 days. SMA. Is the 5 SMA not right? I don't know. I'll need to check my dev here, but we're going to be buyers. We're going to end up in all the best projects, right? Bonk, people. I'm not sure. Yeah, so my plan is, yes, we're going to buy breakouts. We're not going to buy dips on altcoins. The margin plan for that is I'm going to be not using perpetual futures. I'm going to be buying spot for these. Two reasons. The first reason is the perpetual funding rate on these is crazy high. 1,000 PayPay, we're looking at 40% perpetual future, with 40%. So if I'm holding for a long time, I don't want to be paying such heavy fees. And if we look where my stop loss is potentially, I don't know why it's putting us in here. That's a great entry, but I don't know if that's realistic. But for here, for instance, um, say we enter right here. The stop loss is 24% on this one. Over here, the stop loss, yeah, is 27%. So I don't need that much leverage anyways, right? If I want to risk $1,000, I only need to put in $4,000, right? So I'm going to be trading these with spot. Jasmy, for instance, let's look how wide is this stop. We have a breakout right here, 20%. So yeah, I would need 5,000. No, I would need 20%, 5,000 to risk 1,000. What does Jasmy look like for perpetual funding? Show all. That's my current plan, Jasmy. Yeah, it's just too high. Yeah, it's too high. Um, Now there's one additional filter I'm going to be using, and that's CoinMarketCap. What am I going to be using CoinMarketCap on? I'm going to be using it to add things to my watch list because I don't want to trade the whole market. What's really valuable, you go to CoinMarketCap and you sort by volume, and you look at things that have more volume than you'd expect. So for instance, Notcoin. Notcoin is the 57th project, but has actually more volume than it's third behind Bitcoin and ETH because we can not count the USDs. So Notcoin is automatically in play and should be added to our watch list, right? I think do I have Not on here? I do. Yeah. So we need to watch Notcoin, and it could actually be a buy here. Um, I'm gonna check with the dev and have them. That's another thing that I wanna check. Oh, this could potentially be a buy here because this is in May. Yeah. Okay. So that would be an example, and you see PayPay is 19, but has the fifth most. So PayPay is still in play, right? So, Ondo is another example. A book of meme, 91 is the 91th, but has really high volume. So those are the ones that we add to our watch list. And then I'm also going to go, um, I'm going to go as far as page two. I would go as far as page three, but not any further. Page two, same thing, look at volume. So we see people, for instance, has the most volume, 124. And then I'm going to pay attention. Pixels is one that hadn't been on my radar, which we can add. Pixel USDT. It had a breakout, so I don't know why it's not showing a buy signal. I need to get with my dev, but that's the plan. If I had money in my account, I'm buying this today, and I'm putting my stop loss for ATRs, so somewhere down here. Um, yeah, and I'm buying this on spot, and I have no stop. I'm letting it run. So we'll be trading this way soon, and yeah, that's it. It's really simple as far as system. I mean, as far as schedule, when I can get it in, it's not very time sensitive. I can do it in the evening. I could do it in the morning. I'm not worried about risk reward too much. I am um, going to be running my adventure hiking business and doing landscaping work and running my communities, and it's going to happen when it happens. So I'm not too worried about uh, things happening at a specific time. It's going to be it's going to be fun. So yeah, just trend following to the max. Let's get it. Let's go. And let me know what y'all think. Much love. Peace.